DHardeman. I am a senior at Palm Beach Central High School, and this year I participated in an event called the Palm Beach County Science and Engineering Fair. This year I entered the category of behavioral science with my project, The Effect of Sexual Frustration on Drosophila ethanol Consumption. So the purpose of my project was to see if sexual frustration increases the amount of ethanol Drosophila consumed. So Drosophila is basically just a fancy word for fruit fly, and ethanol is basically a fancy word for alcohol. So what I wanted to see is if the more sexually frustrated they become, would that lead to consuming more alcohol. So how I did this was I took all my male Drosophila and I split them into 4 different groups. Each group went through different conditions. My first group only went through one condition, and they had to watch a video of other Drosophila mating. My second group had to watch previously mated females for 50 minutes. My third group had to split their time by watching 25 minutes of the other Drosophila mating, the video, and then the other 25 minutes of just watching the previously mated female. And then of course, my fourth group was my control group, which didn't experience any of the conditions and kind of just sat there throughout my trials. So what I ended up finding was that the group that had to split their time and watch both the video and the previously mated female was the group that consumed the most ethanol. Therefore, I hypothesized that they consumed the most ethanol because they experienced 2 different conditions, therefore they were more sexually frustrated. So with this project, not only was I able to travel to the regional county science fair where I participated with my peers, but I was also invited to both the state science fair and international science fair. Now, unfortunately, both events got canceled due to the current circumstances, but I've been able to improvise and participate in other events virtually. Like International Science Fair has an event coming up later this May, where I will participate virtually by presenting my project through the web. So, with this project, not only was I invited to both the state and the International Science Fair, but I was also able to meet a lot of other people who are also in my category, which they also gave me a lot of tips and strategies, and I learned a lot of new information. But I was also able to meet a lot of new researchers that I was able to present my project to, and they gave me a lot of tips and strategies that I can use to further improve my research and continue my research for next year at a possible higher level. I've also experienced a lot of other benefits from participating in this event. Like many of you may be starting or getting a head start on filling out your college applications or starting your college resumes. So this is a really good event to have on there because it shows that you can consistently work on a project and follow through on something. And these projects, they also know that these projects take a lot of time. So it shows that you have a lot of strive and a lot of grit. It's a good plus to have this on your college resume, and it's also great to be able to meet new people and have new experiences while learning at the same time. So I feel like it'd be a great idea if you have any scientific abilities or interests, so go ahead and join the science fair this year. You never know what might happen. And you might be able to travel to both the state science fair and the international science fair and have great experience.